And so what did we learn tonight, folks? We learned there exists evidence that everything you've been told about Tyler Robinson turning himself in is a lie. That's consistent with the fact that they wouldn't want to turn over the footage of him turning himself in because the timeline wouldn't match up. That's why they lost it. That's why they accidentally deleted it. We learned he was very likely in custody as early as 6:25 p.m. on the night of the 11th, an hour and a half before he allegedly confessed on Discord. We learned that after they knew he was in custody and had already, I believe, dispatched people from Utah County to southern Utah to pick him up, that they then held a press conference where they released additional photos and additional video. And the photos don't look like the same person they released the first time. We learned that Kash Patel then credited those additional photos that he described as enhanced, i.e. edited, i.e. fake, that he credited those photos and that grainy, pixelated video as being the cause of Tyler Robinson's father turning him in. The problem with that is that video wasn't released until an hour and a half after he was in custody. Timeline doesn't fit. Timeline's made up. We learned that the Washington County Sheriff's Department is dishonest. I think at the very least they're dishonest. That this 802 call from the guy turning Tyler Robinson in probably didn't take place at 802 at all. The 804 call to the sheriff of Washington County probably didn't take place, or if it did, it just went to his voicemail. There might be a record of an 804 call that's 41 seconds long, but it's because he called, he got his voicemail, and he hung up. I don't even know if that's true. But we know he didn't answer the phone because he was at a press conference with the governor and the FBI director. He was present for the governor, who I believe. The governor didn't know he was supposed to lie at that point. And if he was going to lie, he would have lied and said he wasn't there. And we learned, if all this is accurate, that everything else that you've been told about Tyler Robinson likely is untrue. I've been told behind the scenes that the prosecution knows their case is falling apart and that the police know the case is not very strong. This might be why. This might be why the sheriff had to resign. We don't know. We've never were given a good explanation for that. Just that there was some sort of breach of protocol or something. I don't remember what the official excuse was or what the informal excuse was, but it's a problem. It's a real problem. I'm thankful to the defense team. Tonight, I'm very thankful to Catherine Nestor and the defense team because I believe they intentionally included that timeline so that we would do the show. They did not have to include the 6:25 p.m. time. They didn't have to. They could have left no time in there. But they put it in there, and it got some of our very high IQ audience thinking, wait a minute, this timeline doesn't match up. And then they got in touch with us and said, hey, have you considered the following? And now we have. Now we have. Yeah, of course we have. How would we miss that? So I'm thankful to the defense team. And I'm sympathetic to their argument about wanting to close the evidentiary hearing. I don't want it closed. I don't want the preliminary hearing closed, but that's selfish of me because I want to cover it, and I want to know factually what happened. I want to see what this mountain of evidence looks like. I want to be able to evaluate the evidence. I want to be able to look for inconsistencies, additional lies, impossibilities. And if it's closed, I can't do that. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful they did that. I'm thankful you guys tuned in to hear about it. We couldn't do the show without you guys. It's critical that we all meet here on a regular basis and discuss these things. Rare Tuesday night show. Usually we do a member show Tuesday afternoon. This is a Tuesday night show.